Winz. Wowwy Winz. We'll put a smile on your chin. Yeah, win. Wowwy Winz.
Brought to you by Two Brothers, One Vision.
Well, hello, friends and family, and welcome back to Wowwy's Workshop. And today, folks, as you saw from the silly jingle there, it's Wowwy Winz. It's an episode of Wowwy Winz, where some type of blessing or a nice deed happens, and I plan to do a lot of these because lately I've had a lot of very, very nice things happen to me from very, very special people, and you know, you have to count your blessings and celebrate them. And today I had the help. I'm inspired. Wowwy's Winz. Wowwy Winz. Wowwy Winz is inspired by Jordy Gets, our friend over at Carving Fusion. Jordy always has some, Jordy does, Jordy Gets. And I thought, well, if it's for Wowwy, it's a Wowwy's win. It's a win for Wowwy. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to get the box up here and show you and explain, because we have a very special project to announce today as well. That's going to be, the saga of the project will be shared on the channel here. All of the mistakes included. So let me grab this box. Okay, I'll just adjust the light in there. So get the addresses gone. Oh, and the first thing, sorry that I'm so close up here. This box, as soon as I can get rid of the box part, and so right off the bat, liquid chrome pen. I wonder what's going on there. And I will reuse all of that bubble wrap, Jordy. You know that stuff is treasured. Okay, my goodness, what do we have in here? Well, right off, he said he was going to do this for me, and I, without the help of my friends, I wouldn't be anywhere when it comes to all of this YouTube and, well, wood carving in general, and all the people I've met, and there's these folks that have really, really been, big parts of this journey. And Jordy has given me, it's a moisture meter, because, I'm going to give you some backstory on this project that I'm announcing, but I could have really used this, and we'll show you why. And what else has he got here? He's got, you know what? I just watched, and now the pen makes more sense, okay? So I just watched one of his new videos. Let's get this box in here. And this. Now, okay, guys. I am going to unwrap these quick and then explain this chaos. Be right back. And okay, here we are back. So we got our moisture beader, we got our pen, and would you look at this little bad boy. Jordy has been making mushrooms with epoxy pours and molds, and awesome little ones. I asked him if he could do a green and yellow one. I said it would probably look really wicked. All the little, he's got different graphite, or I don't know what type of powders they are, but that's so cool. And then I sure was hoping that I would get one of these, because yes, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but I smoke some of my medication, legal cannabis, and I'm not afraid to say that. And I got one of his special lighter sheaths. That's awesome, man. Thank you. So cool. And then this one here, which is why he sent the pen, because on his video he was coloring the mushroom nodules, protuberances, whatever these things may be called, but he was doing them in silver, so that's why he sent the pen. Thank you, Jordan. This one I was secretly hoping, man, I got to get one of these, because it's one of those things, it's like a wicked mushroom and stuff. I think there used to be a Kids in the Hall skit, but it was like a guy that was showing you all the different things, that thing you do, and at the end he would always say, and the most important part, you put your weed in there, man. You put your weed in there. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's wicked. Okay. Thank you, Jordy, for all this help, because it all stemmed around this right here. I got, Two Brothers, One Vision got a custom order for a screen mask for a good old friend from back in my Nanaimo days, from my bar managing days and bartending days. And the young lady messaged us and asked if this is something we could do. So now we're going to get to this backstory here. I went out to the forest last week with my father-in-law, Mr. Randy, a person that I care about a lot, and I've been carving with. It's my wife's father, and Mr. Randy and I got a good thing going. We're carving together, encouraging together, and we went out to the forest, and we got this. So we found the tree that had fallen. You know what, guys? I'm going to change this camera because you're not seeing all of this. Be right back. That's better. Okay, here we are, Creation Station. So that's the project, right? The screen mask in wood. I don't think I'm painting and stuff. I think I'm going to leave it in wood grain, make it really, really smooth, give it the Wowwy touch, right? So Mr. Randy and I went out there. We found a cedar that had fallen. It's been down for about 2 years, but it was a kind of a dead standing. And Mr. Randy actually carved a bear, a really wicked bear out of it. I could do a little week with the picture of Randy's bear. And so we went out there, cut this guy out of that tree. And as you can see, the center and pith is right there, right close to the chin of where I wanted to put the mask, okay? This is where my problem started, and you can already see a crack right here. And so Jordy explained to me that because we've included that part of the tree, like if it was that, and then you carve and cut out the section that's all the rings, you're not going to have as much problem. But because we have that part of the tree in there, it is going to crack. And he was just being honest with me, even though I was proud. With my back, anything I do with a chainsaw, I'm like, look what I did, right? Because it hurts, to be honest. Life hurts when your back is screwed. Everything you do. Think of everything that you do. That includes like the good things, right? You know what I'm talking about? Maybe upstairs later. All of it hurts, okay? Life just hurts. So if I do something, that wasn't good. If I do something with the chainsaw, I'm like so stoked that I did it, because little things are like super hard for me to do. Just broke my light. I'm back again. Didn't break it. I fixed it. Back to this story. So, yeah. Went out there, cut this up. Did not too bad, but because I'm a beginner, I did this was about 18 to 19 inches wide by 2 feet high. And so I cut it in chunk. Everything was in straight, right? And you can kind of see that, because then afterwards I used the angle grinder with sanding pads on it and a cut saw shaping disc, and I worked all day on it to try and get it to the template line. Okay, they had a bunch of inclusion on the back that I also spent all of my back tickets on. That's okay. I'm learning, okay? And Jordy was just teaching me, telling me what was what. So, Mr. Jordy, and it took him no time, cut this out of some cedar it's wide grain cedar, super dry. It's out of all that stuff that he's been making trees and stuff out of. And he knows that this isn't going to crack on me, because the people that made this order, it's for her daughter, who actually loves the Scream franchise. And this is a very, very special gift for her. So it's one of those things that after you send it off, like if it was to crack, I will fix it, of course. But then could I blend the crack so that it was left to still be able to be left in wood tone without that being visible? All the things, right? So I have to do this right. So he gave me a hand, and I'm so grateful. So he chopped that out, and on the back, pay up. Pay up, LOL. Well, I will, man. In karma. It's karma tickets, and I'll get you back. So that is a new project, guys, that I will be sharing along on the project. So yeah. Wowwy Winz. Bam ba dam ba dinka. Wowwy Winz. Put a smile on your chin. Wowwy Winz. Thank you to all the amazing friends that I have in this community, this woodworking community. There would be no me without you. And as I always say, there is no YouTube without you as well. So thank you for being here. Much love, everybody. So cool.